Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Robinson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And for Minnesota, Darius Garland is out there with Ginobili. And it's Garnett. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's George. And at the 3, the small forward. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And here is Garland. Pass to Garnett. From 17 feet out, kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Crowder from outside. It doesn't go for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Ginobili.
And we rave about Pau's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Wilkins finds Pippen. Buries it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Seattle with the ball. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And Garland has it in the corner. Outside, George. Down low. Here's Gasol. Up again. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Deep 2 from Pippen. It's hauled in by George.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Inside, Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Now, here's Wilkins. Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pippen against George. Pulls it up. Nice jump shot. Good. And here's Seattle. It's a 3-point game. Adams. And another basket for Seattle.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota making a switch. Green's checked in. John Stockton, he's checked in for Seattle. Hey, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, George. Green with a screen for George. Into the... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Wilkins, stolen by Ginobili. Right side, Green. Misses the layup. Seattle trails by 3. It's Wilkins with the drive. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
And there's 1:45 left here in the opening quarter. And a deep 3 from Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wilkins with it. Gasol covering. Wilkins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Ginobili the pass to Gasol. Over Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get John Stockton.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. The shot's good from Stockton.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The 3 from Garland. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Right side, Wilkins shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Pippen.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Garland the pass to George. Shot from free throw range. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Garland's got 5.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it. And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Robinson. A different look for Seattle. Howell's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Detlef Schrempf is subbed in for Pippen. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Minnesota in the lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the step back. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Here's Greer. Off target from outside. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. 3-pointer from Stockton. It's good from long range. He's got 6. Both teams have it going here early. Still close through the first quarter. Seattle leads by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Seattle. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Howell out there with Schrempf. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Ewing. That's Wilkins in at the 2. Gay outside. Pass to Ginobili. Green with the ball. Back to Ginobili. Going inside. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Schrempf. Seattle leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Green. Here's Greer. Scoreless thus far. It's blocked. Adams. The rebound by Garnett.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Steps back. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. To the wing on the left. The fader sinks the triple. He's got 5.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Garland, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Seattle. Crowder comes in for Stockton. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Garnett against Ewing. Garnett can't get it to go. Seattle leading by 7. Off target at the rim. Garland with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Another shot, and Gay lays it in.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Ewing. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Wilkins. 8 points for him, and they pick up 2.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Robinson's checked in for Seattle. Stockton comes in for Wilkins. Seattle leading by 8. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Gasol. 1:46 left in the first half. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And he gets it to go.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Well, wide open look here for Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. To the middle. Kicks it out to Garland. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. And it's Seattle with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the basket is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Howard can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Robinson with the block. That will count. And so it's Seattle in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
These are return taking from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll. They're taking them off the shots.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Ginobili out there with Garland. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Garnett. And it's George in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pippen, no luck. Minnesota trails by 8. Outside Garland. Here's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Ginobili's got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
He's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And here's George after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. And George, here we go. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Robinson passes to Pippen. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timeout.
Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance. Give it away, your dance team.
Pippen's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 7 points in the game.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Here's George. He's got 7. George double team. Outside Garland. Gasol the bounce pass. Shoots from 8. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kevin Garnett.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Pippen for 3. And Ginobili pulls it down. And the Timberwolves with possession. Stolen by Wilkins. Adles. And he overshot that one, missing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Seattle leading by 7. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Now, here's Garland. The tray. They grab their own miss. Gasol's shot is good.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Pippen. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garnett finds Garland. To the paint. Here's Ginobili. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist from Crowder. 16 points for Dominique Wilkins.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Garnett wide open. Off target with his three. Crowder with it. Garland picks him up. Shot by Crowder, no good. Minnesota trails by 9. Pippen with the steal. To the inside. Adams. And that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Seattle leading by 11. Deep 2 from Pippen. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Wilkins, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wilkins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Gasol dishes to Ginobili. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. The putback, and Garnett able to finish.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for Seattle. He notched. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The 3 ball. Traps in the tray. Howell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
He gets it in there. 14 points for Kevin Garnett.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Inside, it's stolen by Garnett. Green finds Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Gay on the jam by Rudy Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. He can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Harlan with it. Now Payton defending. He goes up again. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gay.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Minnesota making some changes. Gasol's checked in for Draymond Green. Paul George comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ginobili in for Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's Stockton. Pass to Schrempf. Fires from deep. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight to take the lead. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Garland. And that's 20 points for Garnett.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Garnett slams it home.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's Payton after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Burleson. And just miss after miss right now. George with the ball. Patrick Ewing covering. George passes to Garnett. The 3. George, no good. Seattle trails by 3. Ewing finds Stockton. That's good, and Ewing with the assist.
And you can see the trust this team has in Stockton, especially when you need a big basket.
Now, here is George. Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations.
Timeout.
Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Platoon swap here for Seattle. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From deep, James. James cooking from deep.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Pass to Ginobili. It's George on the wing, defended by Pippen. Here's Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
From deep, James, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Garland. Got it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now, here's Pippen.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Ginobili looking around. Down low. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
It's Pippen on the wing. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Tries yet again. Poked away. Stolen by Robinson.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
The 3, Pippen. It's hauled in by Ginobili. And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen for three. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Minnesota with the ball. Garland finds Gasol. And here's George for three. Misses the tray. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Ginobili. Pau Gasol is out there with Garnett. Then it's George, and it's Garland in a point guard.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside, George. Arnett surveying the defense. 6 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Garnett's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That free throw good from Wilkins.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Here's Garnett. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Wilkins can't get it to go. Minnesota trails by 3. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pippen for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Garland is doubled. Garnett outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Garland. That ball's nice speed that time from Jordan.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Outside Wilkins. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle, Gasol. Wilkins with the defensive effort. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Seattle. Trailing by 2. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got the hot hand from outside, shooting 5 of 10 from long range. And here's Garland for 3. Trains it from downtown.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Crowder from outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Pippen against George. And Pippen pulls it down. can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's George. Crowder pulls it in, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
All good. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul. Super taking away team.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Timeout called, Timberwolves. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Outside, George. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And here's Garland for 3. Can't knock in the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so it's Seattle winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Dave.